Hello. Yes, so we are here again for our next session where we are doing some clay modeling or Play-Doh modeling with the Play-Dohs. Yes, so you can even make clay at home or you can use those Play-Dohs which are easily available in the market, and you can use those to make this modeling or things like we have done earlier also. And today we are going to do a penguin. Okay, it's quite simple. You just need to follow the simple steps, kids. And the second thing is, we know that penguin is black and white in color. This one, the one I'm showing you, I have made it in white and black color, but you can change the colors. You can make it more colorful, more vibrant colors, whatever you want. So one I will be showing you with black and white I have done, and the rest I will show you will be of different colors. So color and combination is not going to matter. What matters is your creativity. So let us just move ahead to our workstation, and I'm again telling you, simply just follow the steps. If you have any problem, do ask us. You will simply slowly and slowly follow the steps and you will be able to make it. Okay, let us just move to our workstation, kids. So we have a nice healthy penguin here, and we'll make this, and then you can also make, but this time you can see I have used black and white color, but next I'm going to use those beautiful vibrant colors to show you that basically your creativity matters. So I have taken these colors, kids. Okay, this is the simple Play-Doh, as I have told you, to that it is easily available in the market. Other than that, we really don't need anything right now because it's just the simple rounding and things like that. So it is quite easy. You can easily make it. So first I am going to take the blue one. So I'm using blue. I'm using little white. Okay. Make 3 set portions of your Play-Doh. Okay. So one is a bigger portion for the body. Simple round we are going to make. The second is the face, and the third we are again going to divide it in 2 portions, and those are for the wings. Okay. So we have the blue color, we have the blue color here, and blue and blue. So this is basically for body, face, wings, and wings, because they don't have, they are flightless birds, but they still have those flaps. So for these 2 flaps, we are going to use these 2 balls. Then this is for the body and this is for the face. So let us just quickly start. Just give a little rounding like this. keep it. Okay, so this is the way we are going to do. From here it will be little thin, not very thin, because we are going to put the face also. Okay, this is for the face. Again we are going to make the round. So we are going to make mama penguin, and we are going to also make baby penguin. Okay, here this is little more, we'll reduce the size. And we'll stick it like this. What I have done, I have just pressed it from here, giving it a shape so that it just sticks here. And now again I am dividing this into two halves, because I think I have reduced the size of the face. So definitely the flap should be also reduced. For the flaps, what you have to do is you have to make a round. And we press it like this from one side. We press it like this. Okay. So this is the flap. If you think you feel that it's little thick, we can again reduce the size, because it depends on the shape and size, the amount of clay and how much big you want to make. Because the previous one which I made was, as I told you, a healthy, nice, big thick penguin. So we are just doing this way, rotating from one side, then we are rotating from the other side, and then we are giving a press to it. So this comes out to be a flap like this. One side flap. Then we are going to take the other one. Again the rounding part. Then we'll just roll it from one side. Then we'll go down. And then we'll press it again. You just need to see that it is almost of the same size, because when we are making two things, earlier also I have told you the size and shape should be same. So this is the flaps. Then there is a white portion here. We are going to make that. I've taken the little glue here. Oh, sorry, little clay, white color clay. And I will press it. I'm just pressing it, please. Okay, I will just see if it's exactly the same size. If it's not, we'll reduce. So I will reduce from here again. Again, I will do the rounding. We are just making small balls, and then we'll press it. So it should be something like this. It should be in a oval shape. It should not be in a round shape. So we'll be giving a tapping and patting from here, and it will come out as a oval shape. Now we'll see, is it fine? Okay. So this is here. Again we will do a little rounding, and a very small white color we'll take. And press it like this. So I am just press it like this, and we'll cover the face. So you feel it's a little big. We'll again take a small round, slowly and slowly, and again we'll press it. Okay. Just take care that when you are pressing, it should be pressed very softly. Like you notice when I pressed it tightly, there were cracks from this side. So just take care that when you are pressing, it should be with the very soft hands. Now we want a round hair. So I have given this round. So you can see, we stick it this way so that it comes out like a face. Okay. This is one way, okay? Then we'll take orange color for the legs and the beak. Okay, so very little amount, and I will round it, and I will press it. Now when I'm pressing it, just see that by giving a little pinch here, we can make the legs like this. But this time we'll put this tip inside. So I'm feeling the legs are too big. I can again reduce it. So as I tell you every time, kids, it's basically you have to see that the size of your item basically will decide the amount of clay you want. Okay, again a small part, and we'll press it, and this tip will go inside. Again, I'm feeling my legs are too big. I can reduce it again. So I'm just pressing it simply from here. This is legs. And now we are going to make the beak. For the beak, take very little amount of orange color and just point it like this. Okay. Just take care that you have done it very nicely. The pointed beak is here. Then we'll take little black color for the eyes. Very less. Very less we'll take. Very small amount of black color. See, this much I have taken, and then also I have reduced it. And we'll do the rolling. Rolling will be done with your hands only. Otherwise, it will stick on the and you press it and put it. Again, very small rolling, and we'll do the rolling very slowly. It should be with your hands. It's a very small, delicate part, so we need to be very careful, and then we'll press it. Just take care. Now we are going to make the bow, as we have our mama bow ready, mama penguin almost ready. So we'll make a bow. We'll take a round black color. We'll press it. And so this is going to be a little big for the penguin. So the size of the penguin will basically help us to decide even the size of the bow. So I've reduced this. I have made a round like this. And I have pressed it. So When I have pressed it, I've pressed it very nicely. See. So, okay, I am going to show you again. I've taken a little bigger portion now. So I will feel I will reduce it, okay? And then I have pressed it, pressed it, pressed it. And we'll give a shape of a bowl like this. And we can stick. We'll take a little orange color here and we'll give a dot like this in between so that our mama penguin is ready with a bow. We can take this any other color also. You can take it in white also because it was just touching the beak. So if you think it's looking like this, so we can just leave it like this. So we have a nice bow penguin wearing a nice bow, and our penguin is ready. We can make her sit on a green color. So what I have taken a green color clay, pressed it nicely, and I have made her sit on this. Just press it and it will stick to this. So our mama penguin is ready. We'll make one more slow of a smaller size, or if you want to make a baby penguin, or we can even make one more of the same size. So let me just make one more of a smaller size. Okay, so I'm making a baby penguin now. So I'm taking everything very less, kids, more smaller in size now. Okay, I just want for the flaps, I just want for the face, and I just want for the body. So let me just make the body first. Simple rounding I'm going to do. So I'm making a miniature, that's why I'm saying a baby penguin. So just a rounding like this and then rotate it like this. Okay, just rotate it like this and give a press little here because we need to add the white portion. The white portion I will attach it right now because I'm making a smaller one. So both ways you can do. So I'm making it first, then I will make it, then I will arrange all my smaller parts. Okay, so this is the white part. I have pressed it. So we are making a small miniature or a baby penguin. So this is the body. Then we are making the face. Just rounding like this. And then we make the face of this. So this time I am doing the other way around. Otherwise, exactly like this we are going to make. What I am doing is I'm just making my part so that you can understand that if you want to make it like this also by just making the parts first, then also you can do it. So this is the face. Then we are making the flaps. So just a simple rounding like this. And then we will rotate it like this. Starting from the top, we'll just rotate it, then slowly, and then we'll press it. So this side should be broader and this should be smaller. Okay, this is one flap. I'm making the other flap. Just the round like this. Oh, I'm so sorry. So a small round like this, kids. Then we'll start rotating from here, this way, and then we press it. So just see that we are making the flaps and the size almost same. So now you can see it's little bigger. So I need to reduce the size. Again, I will remove little clay from here. And I am going to start rotating from here. From the top, then I will go down, and then I will press it. So it is basically like a drop. Okay, now they are almost equal. This is done. Now we have to make the legs. So legs will be also smaller. So this is my legs. I have just given a pinch here. Round. As I have every time told you that whenever you have to make two things, just take care that the size should be same. Okay. So I have again given a pinch here and I will keep it. So they are almost same. So we cannot do the measurements exactly, but we can at least see they are almost same. Okay. So we have the legs also. Now we need to make the beak. So beak and face we'll prepare right now. I have taken a very small portion of orange clay, given a rounding, and then I have made a point. I have pressed it like this. So it's basically this and then a pinch like this. So this is my beak. Okay. Beak is there. Now we'll take little black clay and we'll make the eyes, which I will stick right now. So very little black clay. I am just doing the rotating. And after the rotation, because it's a very small part, I am doing it in my hands. See, and I will press it. So this is my eyes. Again, I will take it. Very small portion of black color, press it. If you feel it is bigger than the previous eye, again we need to reduce the size. Again we have to make the rounding thing. Then we'll press it. And we'll put it. So now you can see it's not correct. For the reason I can see the eyes are big, this one and this one is small. So I need to, that's why whenever we are making the pairs, we need to see it. Otherwise, our things will not look good. See, in this case, you can see the eyes, both the eyes are same size. Okay. So again, I have reduced it into two portions. I will see that both my portions are of equal amount and I will press it. But again, I feel this is big for my little baby penguin. I will reduce the size again. So these simple things, if you will take care, the things will come out beautiful. Whatever color you use, that's not going to matter, kids. So this is, just stick it. Again I'm making, again I'm pressing it. So it is now almost of the equal size. Yes. We'll stick the beak also here. So the beak is also there. Now we'll stick the leg. This time I'm telling you the pointed part should go inside and the big part should come outside. Okay, we stick the for sticking, you just don't have to use glue or anything, just press it like this. Now I am making the bow also so that it becomes easy for me for my later on things after joining. So what now, the bow is going to be very small because the penguin is not very big. We are talking about the baby penguin. So I have taken a black color. I have joined them together. Okay, join them together. In my hands, I have rolled them. Then I have pressed it and I have given a pinch like this. A pinch from here and a pressing like this. Okay. So it's like a bow. And then you put the white color on it, little white. Very little I will be using, so I am just I have taken a circle, I have built it like this, I have just rolled it, and I have given a loop like this so that it looks like a bow. Okay, I have tucked it here, and then it's by just little pressing it will stick, and then you can push your baby penguin also. So our baby penguin is also ready. We'll make the baby penguin sit with the mama again on a green color grass. So this time again I'm taking a small green color because baby penguin needs less space to, I will pat it nicely. It's the same way as we make when we play with the dough, the atta dough. When mama is making rotis, it's the same way. Oh, okay, wait. So you can see the mama penguin and the baby penguin. So I've showed you if you have less clay, then also you can make it. If you have more clay, you can make the bigger ones. And if you have less clay, small ones, more clay, bigger ones. And if you want to make more bigger ones, the one I have showed you earlier, then you can make this one, a healthy penguin. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed making this penguin, mama penguin, baby penguin, or you can say the daddy penguin, mama penguin, and the baby penguin. Okay, so basically the clay or the dough which you are using, you should just handle it nicely, looking at the size of what you are making, that matters. So I hope kids, the penguin you can easily make. It's quite easy. You can make smaller ones, bigger ones, whatever clay available, you can do it. And I hope you have followed the instructions nicely. I have gone very slow. I have completed one and then I have showed you the second one. So I hope these things are clear to you. So till the time we meet next, take care, stay safe, try new things with clay, and do let us know if you have liked the session. Okay, kids, bye-bye.